Oh, you little tease. You little tease. You know just what I want. You know that I need it. Hey, it's plowing. Look at that. Well, well, well. The Chinese valve keepers have finally made their way over here. Got Brick here, and it's time to start this. We plugged in the Gravely wiring harness. It hasn't engulfed in flame yet.
I already noticed we got a little fuel leaks action happening there.
The fuel leak.
Just torque it down a little bit. Get an X-Acto knife, cut it nice and flush, and then push it as far as you can up there because I feel like that's what's going on.
We're like hour 3 into the 1 hour thing. Like, oh, I'll just throw valve keepers on and it'll be a cinch. Ooh.
X-Acto right here. Cut it.
I don't think it's broken, but it does have a strain line on it.
Here. And a knife. Undo.
You're pretty brave. I would absolutely slit myself up if I did that. Here, I got some.
Yeah.
There's some tin snips flying around.
Yeah, that's gonna be better. This is not what I want to be using.
This is also.
Wait, what am I doing? I have a knife on me. Wait.
You do? I left my Leatherman inside.
Leatherman, I only use Work Pro.
Oh yeah, Work Pro.
Wow. All right, so Work Pro knives are not sharp.
I'm gonna cut it up against that.
Please.
I'm absolutely foreseeing a cut finger. There you go. You already got it?
Yeah, not from this. We leaking.
Let's put that under there and see. I'm kind of wondering right now if this valve. No, it's lower.
Yeah, you're fine. Like,
it's lower.
You'll be good.
I'm wondering. Nah, we'll fire it up. It's not gonna fire.
Oh, don't be so dumb.
Well, it's not, because this is a diesel, and if you're not familiar with diesels, we want to get some fuel squirting out of there before we pinch it off.
Oh.
You passed me that 17. That's what that is. It's in gear, kind of.
Oh, kind.
Let's get some chocks for it.
Yeah.
She's bucking. Crap.
Go.
Yeah, I want to double check something. Where's my test light? We're getting power there. I think we just got to suck in a little bit more fuel.
Is this shifted a little where it wants to go into gear? Is that what
That's kind of one of these Gravely things that is it kind of just has gear drag.
Oh.
Here, let's just put it in reverse then, and then have it go reverse this time.
Against the engine.
Looks like she does drip.
Ooh.
That is diesel. That is gear oil. It's probably coming right off of the top of the 2-speed shifter. Still totally dry up here. I'm concerned of what's going on. Let's crack it loose at the lower side and see if we get anything. It sounds really healthy, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, we'll give it a little shot. A little freaking whiff. Thank you. What would I do?
Feed me, boy.
Oh, it wants the ether. No, baby, no.
Spoiled it.
Okay, can you hold it up?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna see if it's still holding open once we crank it. Okay, there, it's coming out, coming out. Okay, I'm gonna take one massive rip to pressurize this stupid thing.
Pucker up.
Yummy. Okay, we got a little something starting over there. You can see it's a wee bit moist. All right, we're just gonna hold the compression release so we don't kill our battery. Okay, it's squirting. It's squirting.
Little.
Okay, I smell diesel burning up in there.
I do.
We're gonna get victory cheesecake. Yeah. Here, let's take those cords off just in case it wants to walk away from us. This stinker, it knows just what to do to tease me. Here, you crank it.
Okay.
And when it does a little pop, I'm gonna give it the business.
Ready?
All right. Stop. What are you doing, my man? That's too much. Not while it's spinning.
Oh.
Okay, I know what the problem is. The problem is that we're filming it.
Oh, that's it.
So just... I'm gonna look away. Oh yeah, that might have actually been the problem. Oh, you're gonna miss something so exciting. It's gonna be so exciting and you're missing it. Oh, you're missing it. Oh, mechanics work gets you paranoid. You start genuinely believing stuff like that.
Version of astrology.
Astrology, yeah. Ooh, yeah, look away. Oh, you can't see it.
Ether aligns in retrograde and you're good to go.
The ether is in retrograde. Man, it really seems like it wants to go. Welcome, we are back. Unfortunately, we didn't get it going that night. As cool as it would have been to get it going with Brick, have some victory cheesecake, but it just wasn't in the cards. So I tried a few more things today, and I think I figured out what's going on. So I tried lifting this because I was concerned we weren't getting enough head pressure down into the injection pump. I know this is right by the exhaust, but I'm just gonna fire it up really quick. And the next thing I noticed was it stopped firing on ether. So that was a big concern. And I think what was doing it was this. This is a compression release. It's pinned in there. The cam is pinned in there. So what happens is there's a little cam and it pushes down on the exhaust valve and makes sure you don't get any compression. And I think it was doing it just ever so little. Because if this pin is out, this spring is free to go all the way over here. And once it does that, even though compression release is supposed to be this way, it swings over to the other side of the cam and starts poking it down a little bit. So I think that's what was doing it. I gave this thing just a little touch and it sounded really promising. So there's a good chance that was the issue, but I wanted to get the moment on camera. So here we go. Okay, it's gonna fire. Not a happy starter. Oh, you little tease. You little tease. You know just what I want. You know that I need it. It's time to take it outside and find some hearing protection. Oh, I thought that big muffler would be great. So there are two things I noticed right away. One is that it needs ignition to start. But after that, when I wanted to turn it off, I stuck it back in the off and it didn't. So that tells me, one, our alternator works. So that's good, we have our charging system. And two, that I wired it wrong. So once the alternator kicks on, the engine is spinning and the alternator is powering up our fuel shutoff solenoid. So it's not gonna wanna turn off. Thankfully, there is still this mechanical shutoff that I was able to turn it off with. But I got some hearing protection on and I'm excited to see how she performs. Okay, let's give her a whirl. Looking good. Let's turn it off. So our shutoff point is super low in this rev range, all things considered. It's like right in the middle of this throttle plate, when it should be like way the other way. Now, I know I said I was gonna tune it, but what I did instead was I got it looking really pretty and I put its plow on the front. And as much as I'd love to test it, the only thing I have to test it on is what's left of that blizzard that rolled through like a month ago. So let's do it. Let's mess up my yard. We're gonna go slow. Bring it up a little bit. Hey, that's pretty torquey. No small task. Oh, it's beautiful. So there we go, we are back in the garage. I didn't really have a chance to tune it all that much. Let me know if you want to see that. I was thinking I would just tune it off camera, and then the next time you see it, I'd really be putting it to work, be it with some snow plowing, or maybe I'd be doing stuff in the garden if we don't get any snow. But overall, it worked great. Most of the problems it has are just kind of typical Gravely problems, like it has some leaking coming out of the 2-speed shift fork rod, right where it's known to leak, which isn't too bad considering this is like a parts transaxle that I got going on this thing. So not too bad, all things considered. We also have some clutch drag. It doesn't really want to stay put, but if I tighten up the handles, I think that'll get fixed right away. Anyhow, off camera, I'm probably just going to go ahead and clean up this mess that I've made. Go ahead and clean up all the wiring harness, clean up all the fuel stuff, maybe make things positioned a little bit nicer. So there we go, that's what all the fuss was about. Everything was about getting this motor onto this tractor. And as you can see, I think it worked out pretty well. I think it turned out really nice overall. We got a little bit of fine tuning to do, but that's the gist of it. I really hope you enjoyed watching this series. I really enjoyed making it. I actually had a lot of fun doing this. I enjoy the Gravely so much, it makes me question my car hobby. Just because they're such low volume. It was a good time. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you want to see anything more with this or any other Gravely stuff. But thank you very much for watching, and have a good one. Shoots!